Amazon takes another swipe at Union as Alabama rematch looms. Let's see here. Earlier this year, Amazon handily defeated a historic union drive at a warehouse in Bessemer, Alabama. But with the prospect of another vote looming, the online retailer is leaving nothing to chance. Over the past few weeks, Amazon has ramped up its campaign at the warehouse, forcing thousands of employees to attend meetings, posting signs critical of labor groups in bathrooms, and flying in staff from the West Coast, according to interviews and documents seen by Reuters. It is an indication that Amazon is sticking to its aggressive playbook. In August, a U.S. National Labor Relations Board hearing officer said the company's conduct around the previous vote interfered with the Bessemer union election. The NLRB, they need to work on that acronym there. Regional director's decision on whether to order a new vote is forthcoming. Amazon has denied any wrongdoing, of course, and said it wanted employees' voices to be heard. Still, the moves to discourage unionization ahead of any second election, previously unreported, show how Amazon is fighting representation at its U.S. work sites. An uptick in labor activity since workers in April rejected joining the retail, wholesale, and department store union, the RWDSU, an even worse acronym there, including organizing drives in New York and Canada, has pushed Amazon to react. So we'll be following this here on the Entrepreneurs. I think it's really important, why to bring up these union strikes and potential unions, like with Amazon, like we've talked about with Starbucks and all that, because I think that there's a big shift going here in the country where people feel the pain of, like, especially I think of millennials in specifically, and I can speak for that as I borderline on being one, and the fact that when we came out of college, well, I say we, but not me specifically, but when friends of mine came out of college, in 2008, we were hit pretty hard there, and we're not able to get jobs in the sectors in which we went to school for, and that had definitely has had a ripple effect even to this day, with people wanting to do more things outside of the corporate nutshell that the country was so used to having people sit up in before, or be sedentary in before. And now with the pandemic here, it's just another reminder that things are not stable. A lot of people were let go from their companies, and the ones that weren't let go, took a look around and said, well, where's everybody else at? What's going on? Is there an opportunity for me to go take a job somewhere else? Is there an opportunity for me to start a business? And that's why we've had such an uptick in 2020 and 2021 in entrepreneurship and people starting their own businesses. And the wake of that, won't necessarily be played out for another year to 2 years, 3 years, because when you start a business, it doesn't necessarily all go to plan, right? And sometimes it takes a year, 2, 3, 4 years to be able to know whether or not it's going to pan out for you. And for the business. So it could be a while, especially because people that might have had the bug even before they made the leap, because they saw the situation around them, have some, likely had some money stashed, then they get their stimulus checks, and they get, unemployment benefits, and they lower their expenditures. And next thing you know, they're not, putting out as much money on the daily or the monthly, and are able to go that much longer investing into their business, investing their time and energy into and money into what they love, hopefully what they love to do. I'm always about, building your business for your lifestyle, not your lifestyle for your business, because I've been there and it's terrible. It's sickening, and you really got to be cognizant and intentional with every step of the process of building that business, so that you are intentionally doing things that you want to be doing, at least to like 80%, right? I'm not trying to preach a 4-hour work week or anything like that, but what I am saying is that, be cognizant of where you're going with your business, and how you are going to get to a place where, even if, maybe you start out doing like only 40% of the things you love to do, but that's more than what you were doing before at a job that you were working, or a business that you had prior. Then, start to be able to pull back some of those responsibilities and grow the business, so that you can get to like 80% of the things that you liked and loved to do, versus something much, much, much smaller.